Hi all, hi, welcome back. Today in this session we are going to solve few JEE mains previous year questions. Okay, so I think like after the session you guys will be getting a you'll be more confident in solving JEE mains paper because solving the questions will make us more confident. Okay, without wasting much time, let's get into the questions. Okay, so this is our first question, which is from System of Linear Equations chapter. So what is the question? It's a system of linear equation, and it is given there are three linear equations are given. Okay, so there are three linear equations are given, and it is given that we need to find a solution non-zero distinct. Okay, so before solving this, let me ask you: if there are three linear equations in three variables, there are two types of equation from that, right? What are they? One is homogeneous equation, and another one is a non-homogeneous equation, right? So one of the equations are homogeneous equation, right? And the other one are non-homogeneous equation, right? So there are two types of equation. And what is the difference between a homogeneous equation and a non-homogeneous equation? We have learned that, right? So what are the difference? Okay, what is the generalized form of a system of three linear equation in three variables? What are they? A1x plus b1y, yes, and please c1z equal to d1, right? Now what will be second equation? A2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to d2. And similarly, the third equation will be a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to d3. Okay. Now, these, can you please tell me that whether these three equations are homogeneous or non-homogeneous? It is absolutely non-homogeneous. Why? Because non-homogeneous equation means they have constants on their right-hand side on the RHS, right? So what are the homogeneous equation? In the homogeneous type, what will be there? In the RHS, there will be equal to zeros only, right? So the given question of linear equations, are they homogeneous or non-homogeneous? Yes, it is a homogeneous equation, and we know that in any homogeneous equation, the solutions will be what? Will be there will be a perfect solution, right? 0, comma 0, comma 0, right? X equal to y equal to z equal to 0 is a solution of a homogeneous equation always, right? But the thing is, in the question they have given that these three solutions A, B, and C are real numbers and they are non-zero. It is given that they are non-zero, which means we cannot consider these three answers. Right. Now we need to find the other answers, the other solutions of this linear equation. So since it is a homogeneous equation, we know that actually to find the solution, delta equal to zero. Right, we have learned that in our chapters, right? So what do you mean by delta? Delta means it is a determinant of the coefficient of each terms, right? So here it will be A1, B1, C1. The second row will be A2, B2, C2. Third row will be A3, B3, and C3. So there are three. So we have delta equal to zero. We have to find the determinant to solve. So this delta will be always equal to zero for a system of nonlinear equations. Now, when it comes to our question, shall we write our delta? What is our delta? Please let me know. Okay, please let me know what is our delta. 2, then 2a, then a. What is the second row? It will be 2, 3b, and b. And what will be the third row? It is 2, 4c, and c. And the determinant of this delta will be always equal to 0. Okay, now shall we solve this? So please expand this. What will you get? 2 into 2 into 3b into c. So what will be that? 3bc minus 4c into b. So 4bc. Then this is plus 2, right? The second term will be minus. So 2a minus 2a into, if we hide that minus 2a, what will get? 2c into, are you able to follow this, right? If we are taking here 2a, what we have to do? We have to multiply 2 and c, and also we have to multiply 2 and b, right? So, wait a minute. Okay. Yes. 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 So minus 2a into 2c minus 2b, right? And the third one will be positive, right? A into, what will be there? Yes, 4C into 2, right? So 8C minus 3B into 2, it will be 6B. Clear? Now, can you please solve this? Can you please solve this? What will be the answer? So 2 into 3 will be 6BC minus 8BC, then minus 4AC plus 4AB, then plus 8AC minus 6AB. Okay. I'll be rubbing the one. Okay, I'll be rubbing your phone because I'm not having space here. Okay. Okay. Shall we continue? So what will be our answer, guys? Please let me know. 6 BC, 6 BC and minus 8 BC. So what will be that? Minus 2 BC. Okay, super. Now 4 AC and 8 AC. Minus 4 AC plus 8 AC. What will be that? Okay, it will be plus 4 AC. And finally we have 4 AB minus 6 AB. It will be minus 2 AB, and the delta should be equal to 0. So delta is equal to 0, right? Now what are we going to do? We are going to simplify that. 4AC is equal to 2BC plus, oh sorry, 2BC plus 2AB. I'll be dividing the whole equation by 2. So the answer is 2AC is equal to BC plus AB. Guys, wait. Now here comes the interesting part. Till now, we have learned about linear equation, right? We are solving the linear equation. But how JE exam questions will be coming, they will be merging two, three different chapters. Because till now we got the solution, but we have to find the exact answer. But in the answer, in our options, it is given in the chapter based on sequence and series. So we have to know about the arithmetic progressions. We have to know about the geometric progression. We have to be aware of the harmonic progressions. Right. So according to this question, shall we look into each of the solutions or the options they have given? A, B, and C are in arithmetic progression. Okay. If A, B, and C are in arithmetic progression, what does that mean? A plus C should be equal to 2B. Is that so? No? I don't know. It's not. What about the second one? 1 by A, 1 by B, and 1 by C are in arithmetic progression. So what will be the answer? It will be 1 by A plus 1 by C should be equal to 2 by B. The answer is correct, right? We can relate here. If we cross multiply, what are we going to get? If we cross multiply, you'll be getting the answer, right? Well, how? C plus A divided by AC is equal to 2 by B. Wow. Now the answer is correct only, right? Because we can do that, or I will give you another example. Okay, what we have to do is either you can do in that way, or else you can divide the equation by ABC. If you divide that, what will get? 2 by B divided by 1 by A plus 1 by C. That is arithmetic progression. The question is in arithmetic progression. Very simple, right? So which is our answer? B is our answer, right? Option number B is our answer. Are you guys able to follow? Okay, are you guys able to follow? So this is a very simple question, right? Please excuse me. Okay, okay. Now let's get into our next question. Okay, question number 2. Guys, come on. This is very easy question. Okay. Uh, So let me write the question. Let the function, it is given that from real number R to R be a function defined by f of x, maximum of x comma x square. So you're like, sir, we haven't learned about maxima or minima. What is this maxima? Wait, I'll tell you, okay. Actually, this concept is not there for your board exam, this maxima, okay. But it is coming for your JEE exam. It is very simple concept. I'll teach you, okay. So let us denote a set of all the points in the R where f is not differentiable. So, as when I taught you the chapter relations and functions, I told you you have to learn the limits, derivative, relations, and function, everything based on graph. Graphically, you can solve JEE mains question very easily. Shall we solve this? First, what you have to do is first you have to take the graph. Look, first, you have to plot the graph. Okay, there are two functions given here. One is x, one is y is equal to x. The another function is given is y is equal to x square. You have to plot the graph of y equal to x. What is the graph of y equal to x? We know that it is a straight line passing through the origin. Okay, straight line passing through the origin. So what about the graph of y equal to x square? It is a parabola, upward parabola, right? It will be upward parabola, quadratic equations, right? X square, x power 4, x power 6, everyone will be in this format. Now, you have to draw these two graphs simultaneously, which means you have to merge these two graphs. So I will help you. Okay. First, I will draw the graph of y equal to x. Okay, y equal to x, and later now I'm going to draw the graph of y equal to x square. This is y equal to x square. So I have drawn the graph. I have drawn the graph. Okay. Now, guys, what does this maxima function means? The maxima function means when you go from the left side to the right side, you have to select the graph among these two, which is the maximum value. Very simple. Very simple. Okay, I'm going to select that. Okay, but I'm going from the left to right, which is the maximum. Okay, two graphs are here. Okay, one is y is equal to x, another one is y is equal to x square. Which will be the maxima? Yes, y is equal to x square. So this is the graph at till this point. Okay, from the point from the origin, the maxima now became y equal to x, right? So this will be the maxima now, and after that, the maxima will be this one. Are you able to follow, guys? Okay. So the yellow marked graph is our function. Okay. I will draw. I'll redraw here. Okay, for you guys. I'll redraw here. Okay. What we have first we got like this. From here a straight line, then a continuation. So this point will be no. This point will be one only. Okay. This point is 1, 1, and this point will be 0, 0. Okay. Got it. Now tell me, among this is a function. Okay, this is the function which is f of x. Okay, this one is our function now, f of x, this yellow one. Okay, now tell me where this function is not differentiable. Wow, we have learned that not differentiable. Not differentiable means what? Sharp edge or points, right? Sharp edge points or this discontinuous graph. Either the graph should be discontinuous or it should have a sharp point. At those points only it will be non-differentiable. So where are the points? Tell me, where are the points? Huh? Yes, this is one of the point and this is another point, right? What are the points? Let me show you here also. Okay, what is our point? One point is here, one point is here. So at x equal to 0 and at x is equal to 1, we have sharp points, and hence at these 2 points, the function is not differentiable. Very simple, right? So what is our answer? The set D only. D is the answer, right? 0 and 1. Very simple question, guys. The thing is, the question became simple because we solved it using graphically. Okay, we solved it using graphically. So you have to know what is the graphical representation of y is equal to x. What is the graphical representation of y is equal to x square? Let me ask you one more question. What is the graphical representation of y is equal to x cube? You all know that, right? So what will be that? It will be just like this, a tan theta graph, right? So you have to know the graphs, generalized graphs. Then what we have to do? You have to draw the graph, find the maxima, find the minima. Now, if the question asks you have to find the minimum value, if they ask if you have to find the minimum value, what will you do? The same situation I'll draw here. Okay, the green one will be the minimum because this is the minimum, then this one, then this one. So it will be like this, right? It will be like this. The minimum function f of x will be minimum, but here in the question is as asked as maximum only. Very simple. Okay, shall we go to the next question, guys? Shall we go to the next question? Okay, just a minute. Okay, okay. Now look, guys. Students, if limit extending to 1, x power 4 minus 1. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll rewrite this question. Okay, limit extending to 1, x power 4 minus 1 divided by x minus 1 is equal to limit extending to k value. Okay, limit extending to k value x cube minus k cube divided by x square minus k square. Okay, then find the value of k. This is a typical limits and continuity question. Okay, so we have solved such questions many times. What we will do first, we'll try to substitute the value. Okay, if x equal to 1, then what will be that? This will be equal to 0 by 0. The numerator will be 0, the denominator will be 0. Now if a limit question comes to be 0 by 0, we have a golden rule. What is that? Yes, L hospital rule. So few people tell that it is L hospital's rule. A few people call it as L hospital rule, and the correct pronunciation is L hospital rule. Okay, it is not L hospital; it is L hospital. Okay, if according to L'Hopital rule, what we'll do? If we have 0 by 0 format, when we are doing the limits, you can do the derivatives, differentiate the numerator and the denominator. So differentiate the numerator here. So what we'll be getting? Limit extending to 1. Guys, look here. Limit extending to 1. X power 4. Differentiation. What will be that? Derivative. X power 4. So 4x cube minus 0 divided by 1. Right. What about this one? Here also it will be 0 by 0, right? Because if you put k cube minus k cube will be 0, k square minus k square will be also 0, right? 0 by 0. So the next limit will be also, I'll be writing limit x tending to k, 3x square, k is a constant, okay? Don't write 3k square. Why? Because 3k means it is a constant number. So a constant derivative will be always 0. So 3x square minus 0 divided by 2, 2x. So this x will be, both of the x and x square will be cancelled. So what will you get here? If you substitute the value, you will get it as 4, right? Oh, it is given, they're equal, right? Okay. So 4 is equal to 3k by 2, right? 3k by 2, right? So what will be answer? 3k is equal to 8, k is equal to 8 by 3, k is equal to 8. D is the answer. JEE means 2020 question. Students, just check how simple it is. The main thing is you have to solve lots of problems. You have to know the concepts, have to know the theory parts, and everything is simple. Everything is there in your mind. Be confident in your studies. Okay, shall we go forward? Okay, now let's get into one more question. Wow, differentiation. This chapter is very interesting, right? Sorry, it's not differentiation. My bad. It's integration. Okay, calculus. Many students find integration is a difficult part in calculus. Is it? I'll tell you, it is not that difficult. Okay. Uh, I'll do one thing. Let me rewrite this question here. Okay. Integral, okay. Integral dx divided by x cube into 1 plus x power 6 whole power 2 by 3 is equal to x into f of x into 1 plus x power 6 whole 1 by 3 plus c. And you have to find what is this function f of x. So what we have to do? First, we have to do the integration. We have to solve the question. Okay, how we will solve this question, guys? I told you in our theory classes. What I told you, if we have integration in this format, if in the numerator and denominator there is polynomial, you have to take the highest power of the polynomial outside. So here highest power is what? X power 6 only. Take that common, take that outside. Okay, so what will be that? It will be integral dx divided by x cube into x power 6. Okay, this x power 6 has a power of 2 by 3. Okay, because we have taken from the bracket only, right? And it will be 1 1 plus 1 divided by x power 6 whole power 2 by 3. Okay, fine. Till now, fine only. I shall rearrange this. I'll be okay, rearrange. I'll be making simplify. Okay, so x power 6 whole power 2 by 3, which means it will be x power 4. Okay, x power 4 into x power 3. What is that? X power 3 plus 4, x power 6, sorry, x power 7, x power 7 into 1 plus 1 divided by x power 1 plus 1 divided by x power 6 whole power 2 by 3. Guys, look here. It is a very simple question now. If you know, you know. If you have solved it, if you have solved at least a minimum number of integration questions, you can answer. Why? Because here it is x power 7 and here it is given as x power 6. Now you can solve it using substitution method. How we will solve this? How we will solve this using substitution method? Okay, please wait. We'll rub this. Okay, how we will solve this using substitution method, guys? What do you have to do? Let 1 plus 1 divided by x power 6 be t. Is it t or t cube? It is t cube. Why? Because it has a power 2 by 3. We always try to remove that power. We have to make that denominator. We have to cancel that. So t power 3, right? So let's differentiate that. So what will be that? One differentiation is always 0 because it's constant. So x power 6 means minus 6 into so x power 7 equal to, oh, dx will be there, right? Into 3t square 3t square dt. 3t square dt. So from that what we can write, dx by x power 7 means 3t square dt divided by minus, right? 6 divided by 6. Okay, what we'll do? We'll cut this and it will. Shall I substitute that here in this question? Okay, now what we will get? It will be dx by x power 7. Okay, what we will do? It will be minus of t square dt divided by 2 into 1 plus 1 by x power 6. 1 by 1 plus x power 6 means t power 3, right? So t power 3 whole power 2 by 3 means what? It is t square only. So it is t square only. So this t square and t square cancel. Now it is just a simple integration. 1 by 2 integral dt. Wow, it is just minus t by 2. Minus t by 2 plus c, the constant of integration. Just don't forget about that, okay? Plus constant of integration. So I'll be rubbing some of the parts here, okay? Okay, we will again write it. Please wait, okay? So till now what we have got? We have got the answer as minus t by 2 plus c. So the answer, the integration will be equal to what? It is minus t by 2 plus c. What does that mean? Students, what do you mean by t? 1 plus 1 by x power 6 is t cube. So t will be the cube root, right? Or we can write whole power 1 by 3, right? So it will be 1 plus 1 by x power 6 whole power 1 by 3, right? Minus will be there into 1 by 2 plus c will be there. Very simple, right? Now, please check this, guys. Please listen here, okay? Please listen here. In our question, in the right hand side, RHS, it is given that x into a function. Look, x into the function into 1 plus x power 6. It is not 1 plus 1 by x power 6. Here it is reciprocal, right? So what we have to do, just cross multiply, make it into the numerator, bring it into the numerator. So what we can tell, the minus of here x power 6 plus 1 whole power 1 by 3 into 1 divided by x power 6 whole power 1 by 3. It will be x square plus c. Now, look, x power 6 1 by 6. It is there here. It is there in the question, right? X power 6 1 by 6. It is there. Cancel. No need. What we have to find? We have to find only f of x function. But the problem is, before f of x, there is x value. Do we have x here? We don't have x here. What we will do? Keep our x in the numerator. Similarly, we'll be having in the denominator x cube. Right. Oh, I think I missed here 1 by 2. Right. Okay. So what will be the answer here? The answer will be minus 1 by 2 x cube, right? Minus 1 by 2 x cube. Very simple. So what will be answer? Minus 1 by 2 x cube. Yes, option number B will be their answer. JEE Mains 2019 question. Look, the answer is a little bit lengthy. I know the solution is a little bit lengthy. But is it that difficult? No. What we have done here, since it is a polynomial integration, we have taken the highest power common outside. After taking the highest power common outside, we have done the substitution method. After finding the substitution method, we just compared the LHS and RHS. That's it. Okay, just mathematical manipulation. Very easy, guys. Trust me. Okay, shall we go forward? Shall we go forward? Okay, maybe this will be our today's last question. Okay, this is from our probability chapter. Probability. Okay, JEE Mains 2020 question. Box 1 contains 30 cards numbered 1 to 30. Box 2 contains, okay, I'll write here, okay? Box number 1. And this will be box number 2. Okay, 30 cards. So this will be 30, 30 cards, and here it will be 20, 20 cards. Box 2 have 20 cards. Okay, it is written from 1 to 30, and here it is from 31 to 50. The numbers in the card. Okay, a box is selected at random and a card is drawn from it. The number on the card is found to be a non-prime number. The number on the card is found to be a non-prime number. So counting a non-prime number is, a bit difficult. Instead of that, what I'm going to do is first I'll count the prime numbers. I'll subtract that prime numbers from the total numbers. Okay. So what are the prime numbers? What are the prime numbers? Or how many prime numbers are there? We will be having 2, 3, 5, then 7, 8 is not there, 9, 10, no, 11, 13, then 17, 18, no, 19 is there, yes, 19, 21, no, 22, 23, right? 23, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 23, then what else? 29 will be also there, right? Okay. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 prime numbers are there between 1 to 30. So between 1 to 30, 10 prime numbers are there. So non prime numbers will be how much? Between 1 to 30, it will be 30 minus 10. That will be 20 non prime numbers will be there. Similarly for the box 2. Similarly for the box 2. Okay. Similarly, for the box 2, prime numbers, how many prime numbers will be there from 31 to 50? There will be 5 prime numbers. And how many non-prime numbers will be there? Because counting the prime numbers is very easy, okay, rather than taking the non-prime numbers. So non-prime numbers will be 20 numbers are there, right? 20 cards are there, 31 to 50, 20 cards. 20 cards minus 5, it will be 15 non-prime numbers are there. Okay. Now what did they ask us to find? The number on the card is found to be a non-prime. Okay. They have taken a card from a box and the number is found to be a non-prime. So let let E be the event. Okay. Let E be the event of getting non getting non-prime number. Let E be the event of getting a non-prime number. Okay. But the probability that the card was drawn from box 1. So what we have to find the probability of getting box 1 given that, condition probability, given that it is the event E has happened, which means given that the card which we have taken is a non-prime. What will be that? Thus, we know the expression of this equation, right? It will be probability of B1 intersection the event E divided by probability of E, right? Probability of E. So what will be the answers? Please check and tell me. Calculate the answer. Very easy. Very easy. Please wait. Okay. Please wait. Why this is not getting raised, guys? Okay, come on. Come on, let's solve this. Let's solve this. Probability of B1 given E. Okay, so let me solve this. Probability of B1 intersection E means what? What is probability of B1? Probability of getting the box 1. How many boxes are there? There are two boxes. The probability of getting a box number 1 will be 1 by 2. Out of 2, 1. Intersection means into multiplication only, right? And probability of getting the event E. What is the event E? E means what? E be the event getting non-prime numbers. So from the box 1, how many non-prime numbers are there? There are 20 out of 13. Fine, divided by the whole thing, right? Total probability theorem. Probability of E means 1 by 2, means probability of getting box 1 into, given that the it is a non-prime 20 by 30, or means another probability of getting the box 2, second box, right? Into how many primes will be there? 15 non-primes will be there, divided by 20. So how shall we solve this? Divided by 2, 0, 0, 0, we cancel, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, we can cancel. Okay, we can cancel this everything. Let me solve this. Let me solve this. Okay, so what is that? We get 20, 20 divided by 3 into 20 divided by 3 into 20 into 2. So it is 20 into 2, 40, 40 plus 40 plus 45, right? So it will be 85, 85, and it is 6. Okay, so it is 2. So the answer will be 40 divided by 85. I think it will be going in 5 steps, right? 8, and this will be 70, 8 by 70. So the answer is 8 by 70, right? 8 by 70. Guys, this is a JEE Maths 2020 questions, and this question came to be a numerical type question, right? You have to do, either you have to write 8 by 17 or you have to find the numerical value. Maybe they'll be asking right up to 4 decimal positions. We have to find that. Okay. So very simple question, right? Directly. So are you getting a confident by solving such questions, guys? Because J is not that difficult. If you solve, if you learn everything with crystal clear concepts, it is very easy, guys. Very easy. Okay. Now, one more question. Shall we solve one more question? One more question. Last question of the day. Okay. Or shall I give this as homework for you? Okay. Shall I give this as homework for you? Limit extending to 0, integral 0 power x t. Okay, I will write the question here. Right, I rewrite the question here. Okay. Limit extending to 0. It is integral. Yes, yes, yes. Integral 0 power x t sine 10t dt divided by x. Guys, limit extending to 0 integral. If you put x equal to 0, the upper limit will be 0. So, integral 0 to 0 f of x will be always 0. Are you sure about that? Why? Because the lower limit is 0, upper limit is 0. It is a finite integration, right? 0. So it will be answer will be 0 only. So it is of the format 0 by 0. In limits chapter 0 by 0 format, what we can tell, it is an L'Hopital rule. We can just differentiate. So we can differentiate the numerator. Here, this is a very good question. Very good question. Why? Because here the limits chapter came as well as the integration is also coming. Just look here. If you are doing integration, d by derivative of integral 0 to x t sine 10t dt, okay, divided by derivative of x will be 1 only, that we know, okay. But numerator, just check derivative of this integration. We know that if we are having integral u of x and the upper limit will be v of x, f of x dx. What will be the differentiation d by dx? The derivative of such integration where we have a limits, what will be the answer? It will be integration of the derivative of upper limit into f of v of x, right, minus u of x, differentiation of v of x, derivative of dv of x into f of u of x, right? So if you are doing that differentiation, what we will get in the numerator, it will be x sine 10x, x sine 10x divided by 1. Now what? It is limit extending to 0. It is just 0 into sine 0, which is actually the answer is 0. So it will be option number A. This is also a JE previous year question, okay? JEE, I think it is JE 2023 question. JEE 2023 question. Very easy. But in this chapter, what they have done, they have merged two chapters, right? In this question, they have merged the integration chapter as well as they have combined the limits chapter. So very easy, right? So JE means just combining different chapters, different concepts, making it more creative. Very easy. Okay. So I hope all of you will be clearing your JE exams in the coming days. So all the best from my side. So solve as many as problems. Okay. And in the next class, we will be discuss few more questions. So hoping the best for you guys. So see you. See you. Thank you. Good night.